Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the top 2 stocks that are about to go crazy this week and why you should keep them on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of our last video, right after the intro. Alright, y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also, do not forget to subscribe if you are new, alright? So let's get started right off the bat. The market right now, again, as I told y'all in my last video, it's going to be a choppy session. It's going to be a bit wild on the way up. And that's what we have seen throughout the last few days, alright? Just a zigzag, but the trend is still bullish. And as I told y'all in the last video, I still think that we can get to $4,400. Let me change this to the 4-hour. Yeah, I still think that we can get over here, and I think we can get there before Friday. I really do. So definitely keep your eyes on I'm definitely bullish on the overall market. It's going to be a little choppy, and that's all right. But the trend is going to go up, and this is very close, and I think we can reach it. So keep your eyes out for that. Now, let's talk about the top 2 stocks for this video. The first one that I would like to share with all of you, that stock is NCLH. All right. And there is 2 major reasons why I want to share this one. Okay, maybe 3. All right, maybe 3. Number 1, it's a travel stock. All right, very reputable companies, travel stock, cruise lines. The second reason why I like it a lot is that it's at support. Right over here, this is like the 3rd time that it's bouncing at $25, and it's bouncing quite ferociously. We want to see more volume, just a little bit more. That would be nice, but so far so good. We're at the lows right now. The second reason why I like it, or I should say the third reason, the third reason why I like it is because of this. If you look really closely, there is a morning star that's very clean on the daily chart. Very clean. All right, and it's the same morning star that's on let me see on here, on RCL as well. All right, and RCL's morning star is even cleaner, and these stocks tend to move together, so pretty much take your pick. We got RCL, we have NHCL, and we also have CCL. These are the cruise lines. I'm very bullish on cruise lines and the way they're looking. I like their setups, so definitely keep them on your watch list for next week. A lot of upsides on these stocks, all right? Lots of upside too. Somewhere over here before earnings, right? So like $32, maybe even $33 before earnings. So you're gonna have to be a little patient with that one, all right? So that's for that one. The next one that we're going to be talking about that y'all should be keeping on your watch list, and hopefully some of y'all still holding, is SBUX again. All right, in my last video I shared this one with you guys when it was at 115.65. It did this little thing, all right, where it's still bullish. It's not going anywhere. It's still bullish. The trend is still there, and it's following this path that I drew the last time. Short sellers over here are worried. The price target that I have for this one, I definitely think that that there's gonna be more volume coming in on SBUX, and that we can see $124, maybe 125 this week. I'm definitely holding calls on that one. I'm not letting go of them until we get there. So yeah, definitely keep that one on your watch list. It's very clean. All right, path is still going just like that. So that's for the second one. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be addressing in this video, that stock is EVGO. All right, and for all of you who have been here subscribing to the channel, you should know that I do not like trading stocks that don't have much history. Like it recently just had its IPO, and that's usually the trend with like stocks that recently have their IPOs. They have a bullish move at first, and then they start like downtrending, especially when they don't have an option chain. I believe this one has an option chain. It's not bad at all. I like the open interest on here. The volume is a little low, but we can work with it. In regards to going long and buying a dip, you are kind of catching a falling knife, and you should be careful with that. All right, I'm not touching this one. To the long side or to the short side. It's a little too cheap. It's $16, so we'll just see. All right, we'll see how this one plays out. More history, more consolidation would be nice before you should consider like taking a position into this one. So I would just say be patient with it. Give it time. Give it time. The next one that we're going to be talking about in this video, that stock is GM. All right, and a lot of you have been asking about GM, and it did quite well last week. Like it really did. I did not see that coming. It had a massive move onto Friday, and a lot of dip buyers stepped up to the plate right over here at around $58 and formed this dragonfly doji. I don't think it's gonna go down too much. Like I think it might just drop to 58 again, and then move on up towards like $62, $63. All right. Definitely keep this one on your watches. I'm not bearish on it at all. And the other reason why I'm not bearish on it is because if you look closely, there is a reverse head and shoulders on here, right? And usually when it's that clean, it gets up here. Like, so watch this one for a move up to $63. Very soon, within a week or two, I would say within a week or two. That's my very honest opinion on GM. The next one that we're going to be addressing in this video, somebody asked about Novartis, NVS, and I see why you ask about it, and I actually like it. There's two reasons why I like it. Number one is the same reason why I like the other one that I just explained, the GM, right? And it's right there. We got the head, giant head, right there. You have the left shoulder, and then we got the right shoulder. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is the 1 hour. Yeah, there's a flag on here, and it's kind of clean. And I do agree with you. I think that's what you've mentioned, that there is a flag on here. And yeah, it broke out, and it's moving in the right direction. And I definitely think that we could see 95, maybe even $96 within the next few days. It wouldn't surprise me if we get there by Friday. Like it really wouldn't. So yeah, this one is a good one, and I agree with the flag that's on here, and that's my very honest opinion on the stock. The next one that we're going to be talking about, that one is a cheap one that a lot of people tend to like, Wish. And I took a look at it, and something about the fundamentals of Wish with their revenue, they're making a lot of money. I think it's like 3 billion is their estimate for like the year, and it's currently at this level, still consolidating right at support. Right, it's at a support level at around $11. Could this thing bounce again with the overall market? I definitely think it can. I'm not bearish on Wish at these levels right here. Also, if you look at the weekly, the falling wedge is still there, and dip buyers actually stepped up to the plate at $10. All right, so keep this one on your watch list. It may make a major move. It's very cheap. Again, for all of you long-term investors who like to just buy and hold for a very long time, like this is not a bad place to like accumulate shares if you are a long-term investor. All right, that's my very honest opinion of the stock. Where could it go? It could go back up. Number one, it has to get through $15. If it doesn't get through $15, it's just gonna consolidate some more, and then earnings might push it up above $15. So just keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that. The next one that we're going to be addressing in this video, somebody asked about, the same person actually asked about GIB. The same person that asked about Novartis. Now, I like and I don't like the stock. Like I don't like the stock because of this. The only people who are winning here are those who held iron condors, right? They set up their iron condors at like 95 and 85, and the longer it stays in here, the more money they make. And right now, it looks like it's only clean on the weekly. Like the weekly is the only time frame that I would look at if I wanted to trade this thing. Is it ready to fly to like 95, maybe $96? It could happen. It definitely could happen. It's definitely something that you should be keeping in your watch list. It's very choppy though, so I don't know when it's gonna get there. I just know that it might get there probably before or after earnings, but it's not a big mover, and the ROI potential may be subpar if you're interested in this one. Again, the market is huge, and there's other opportunities that are better and could move faster in like a bigger range. So just keep that in mind as you are taking your picks with these stocks and as you are trading next week. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll have some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.